This is nothing more than a continuation of the president's desperate weaponization of our justice system. He is forcing federal law enforcement agencies to do his bidding, all because I did my job as the New York State Attorney General. These charges are baseless, and the president's own public statements make clear that his only goal is political retribution at any cost. The president's actions are a grave violation of our constitutional order and have drawn sharp criticism from members of both parties. His decision to fire a United States attorney who refused to bring charges against me and replace them with someone who is blindly loyal not to the law, but to the president, is antithetical to the bedrock principles of our country. This is the time for leaders on both sides of the aisle to speak out against this blatant perversion of our system of justice. I stand strongly behind my office's litigation against the Trump Organization. We conducted a 2-year investigation based on the facts and evidence, not politics. Judges have upheld the trial court's finding that Donald Trump, his company, and his 2 sons are liable for fraud. I'm a proud woman of faith, and I know that faith and fear cannot share the same space. And so today, I'm not fearful. I'm fearless. And as my faith teaches me, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. We will fight these baseless charges aggressively, and my office will continue to fiercely protect New Yorkers and their rights. And I will continue to do my job.
New York Attorney General Letitia James has been indicted on federal mortgage fraud charges. She becomes the second political foe of President Donald Trump to be pursued with a criminal indictment by his Justice Department. Several weeks ago, former FBI Director James Comey was hit with federal charges by the same Trump administration prosecutor in Virginia.
And he has caused harm and injury to Americans, and that's why we are here today to seek a preliminary injunction.
The allegations against Tish James in that Virginia indictment, they pertain to a home that she purchased in 2020. According to prosecutors, she told a lender that she was going to use that residence as a second home. They say that instead of that, she rented that home out to a family of 3. The Trump administration has been spending months pursuing a case against Letitia James. At one point, a member of the administration went to Brooklyn to scope out her townhome there. And they also raised concerns about a home that she co-signed a loan for in 2023 with her niece, also in Virginia.
And we are seeking at some point to amend our complaint to specify other agencies.
James is a Democrat, and she's been a long-time thorn in President Trump's side. After his first term, she sued Trump, alleging that he built his business empire by lying about his wealth to banks and insurers. A judge in that case found that Trump committed fraud and ordered him to pay hundreds of millions of dollars in fines. An appeals court recently knocked that fine down to 0, but affirmed the finding of fraud. James has also led efforts to challenge Trump administration policies on everything from abortion to immigration. James came face-to-face with Donald Trump at this very office behind me. This is the headquarters of the New York Attorney General's office. Several years ago, Donald Trump showed up here for a deposition, and Letitia James introduced herself to him and sat with him as he answered questions. This is also where she and her attorneys have been plotting various cases against Trump and his administration. James denies wrongdoing and says that this case brought against her is weaponization of the criminal justice system by the Trump administration.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.